Residents from across the state traveled to Bastrop on September 21st for the first convention of a group called Independent Texans.
Welcome to Bastrop, home of the Lost Pines.
Attendees participated in panel discussions and debates. Eminent domain reform was among the issues.
Why would the Texas legislature give the power of eminent domain to private companies?
Family farm manager Julia Trigg Crawford had part of her land seized by TransCanada, the company behind the Keystone XL pipeline.
A Canadian corporation transporting a product made in Canada, just passing through Texas, should not have the right to take my land. They want to build their pipeline by getting easements from willing landowners they can.
Julia and her family have been battling TransCanada in the courts for nearly 3 years. After losing her case in the lower courts, she is appealing to the Texas Supreme Court.
I'm staying in the game as long as I can and helping my story be part of a forum for some discussions on why we got to go back and change either our representation or the laws that are on the books here in Texas.
The convention also had a silent auction for the Lost Pines Water Defense Fund, giving Lee and Bastrop County residents a voice to protect their aquifers.
Doing something to protect our water, given that the legislature has failed to do that, and there may be a proposition passed in November that is going to make it worse for protection of water resources, in particular our aquifers.
Proposition 6, if passed in November, would set aside $2 billion from the state's rainy day fund to develop new water resources.
There's no way that you can make any kind of scientific argument that where the Texas Water Development Board and where the legislature want to spend their money is viable. It's not viable for the future of Texas.
The abject failure to protect our resources is, I think, the issue of our state right now.
The meeting here in Bastrop was an all-day event, and it gave citizens an opportunity to learn about eminent domain reform and water conservation. For Bobcat Update, I'm Max Anderson.